what are the top skills for one by reporter to be a good investigative reporter?
You have to be a bit emotionally unbalanced, I'd say. You have to have a deep curiosity and a lot of patience for bureaucracy. I think you have to be really passionate. I think in order to sustain a story that could last for weeks or months and kind of get through the many hurdles that are thrown at you, you really have to be somebody who cares really deeply about the subject and is willing to kind of wade through the crap that's going to be required to sort of get to the other side. So, perseverance.
And now, how are these attributes different from your run-of-the-mill daily newspaper reporter?
I would never refer to a daily newspaper reporter as run-of-the-mill. They look at this heart and soul, and it's what I did for most of my career. And it's the stuff on which public debate is founded and stuff that puts issues on the agenda for the first time. I would say the biggest difference in terms of personality, and I think there is a difference in the mindset and personality, is that the attention span of the daily reporter tends to be a lot shorter. They tend to be really focused on a story for the daily paper, and they're able to move very quickly, sometimes do 2 or 3 stories in a day, which is a remarkable skill in and of itself. The people who tend to do what I do are people that get really frustrated with that, or aren't really able to multitask and do lots of stuff all at once and move on to the next thing. They tend to want to stop and ponder and spend a lot of time on one thing. Neither is better than the other. It's just differences. Thank God we have them, and they ultimately produce two, I think, distinct kinds of journalism. They're all contributing to the same end, I think.
And as you said yourself, you've gotten some of your best inspiration from the work of daily reporters.
Yeah, a lot of what we do is we build upon stuff that daily reporters dug up and got on the agenda in the first place. And we read it and go, wow, that's really interesting. I wonder what else might be there. So in many ways, the work that we end up doing is kind of built on the foundation that they built. In some cases, it's not. It's enterprise. It's stuff that we come up with through experience or through tipsters or through documents that we obtain. So there's lots of ways that stories turn into investigations. But, certainly the work of daily reporters is pretty fundamental.
Can you speak at all about how different it might be to be an investigative journalist in radio or television opposed to print?
Well, I've been working with a radio reporter. My last series was with the CBC on Mysterious, so it's been interesting to see the way we work.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, what we do is the same. We're both looking for evidence. We're hoping to build a case. We're looking for facts. We're looking for sources to go on the record. So the core work's the same. There's a labor-intensive aspect to broadcast that we often don't have in print. They have to physically go out to do interviews. They have to get people in the studios, which takes more time. We've often had to hold stories that we would have run in the paper tomorrow. We have to hold them a couple of days to make sure that the radio people can get on board. And TV is that much worse in terms of the logistics, the challenges of getting cameras in people's faces, getting cameras to different cities. So I really admire the work that those guys have to do in order to get a story on the air. But I really love print. That's what I do, and I love the depth of it. I love that we can do stories in such a comprehensive way. The radio reporter that I've been working with, David Mackay, at CBC, is a fabulous journalist, but he's often forced to file stories that are minute 30. And when you're doing investigative work, minute 30 is tight. Whereas, I've got in some cases 50, 60 inches to tell a story, which provides a kind of depth and context that I really like.
And can you tell me why you're so fond of Columbo?
Columbo? Oh, Columbo's my hero. I love Columbo. I learned everything I know about investigative interview techniques from Columbo. I've recorded every Columbo episode I've ever seen on TV and have a DVD. I love Columbo because of his unassuming interview style, which is able to elicit remarkable information from people who don't even realize they're being interviewed. It's an incredibly rare gift, and I've been spending my entire life trying to acquire that gift.
Have you acquired it?
No.
Last question. What are you working on right now?
I can't.
Okay. Thank you.